Okay then guys, you saw by the title of this video, there's not really much I need to say to this, but it's been a long road to get to this. But it's time for me to go. Bro, I'm just kidding, you really think I'm gonna quit? No, I just meant it's time for you guys to have a tour of my Minecraft world. Bruh, I scared you, you've got to admit. I am on my Xbox, so I can't really record that well. So I'm just going to have to do it like this. And I know there's mad reflection, you just have to leave me be. Okay, so we're gonna start right in the beginning. It's pretty massive, but I'm gonna start with build by build. So I've been playing on this world for ages with my mate. Basically, this is what we've built. So first up is, this was the first thing I built, which was meant to be an English styled house. If none of you guys have been to England, this is basically what it looks like. You have a drive, shoe rack there, come in here, and then this is the first bathroom with the sink. I should probably have a tap there. Yep. And a toilet, pretty nice. Coming through, we then have the sofa with the TV. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Coming in, we then have the kitchen. You know, that's meant to be a washing machine if you can't tell. Where's the upstairs here? Going upstairs, you've then got a couple of paintings. You've got the master bedroom, which has a painting, 2 barrels to like storage, and then a wardrobe. Quickly moving on, we have the master bathroom. Nice big toilet. Still do not know why I don't have a tap on the sink. And taps for the bath. Taps for the sink and then taps for the bath. A nice cozy bathroom. Coming up here, you have the Christmas tree, because your mum always makes you keep a Christmas tree up there. And then just a chest where you can keep, don't know, whatever you keep in an attic. I've never been in, I call it a loft, right? England people call it a loft, I call it an attic for some reason. Into the back garden is a nice, big, spacious back garden. Why have I done that? Meant to be this way now. Sorry. I've used a good little trick here to make them come round corners, because I've done them in a really weird angle, you know. But no, you have a shed here, you know. So I built this by myself, and I will give credit to Dylan on what Dylan built by himself. I'll just take you in order, to be fair. You've got a little road block here, and then I built this by myself. You then have a little park area with a slide. Whee! These lamps, if I... Oops. Change the time to night, the lights come on. If I change the time to day, the lights turn off. So they're interactive lights. We've then got the little wibbly wobbly bridge, and then a fireman's pole. There is water around the whole perimeter of the town, and then you can go out of town and do whatever. Yep, there's a lake going around the entirety of the town. So, you know, we both built that, and that took quite a long time. And then coming down this old little path, you've got trees either side of you. The road, all the roads are fully functional, by the way. You've got a little bit of vegetation as you go. It then takes you to the old mill, which I use this really cool pattern for. I built this by myself. You walk in, and then you've got the little controls which lead outside, which I'll show you in a minute. Little sofa, a couple of storage shelves. I've never been inside a mill, so I wouldn't know. But them things don't actually control it. But you've got a wheel here, you know, like the water churning wheel. I really like this design. It took me ages to try and do a good circle. Okay, I'm just going to quickly fly over here. And then you've got a bus shelter here, which is surprisingly the first thing I built before the house. Coming over the road, you have the corner shop, which Dylan, I think, yeah, Dylan built it, but I helped decorate. He's probably going to be angry if I got that wrong. Coming in here, you've got the, sorry, that will annoy me. Sorry, Dylan. You've got the till with fully working lights. So if I quickly get rid of my effect, because it's not going to help in some of the places where it's meant to be dark. Let me just quickly clear my effects. Right, it's really dark in here. He is so good at redstone, Dylan. It's like crazily mad, sorry. Look, fully functional lights. Don't know how he did it, because if you come outside, it's just, I suppose it's actually quite simple when you get to know it, but like it's still whack. You've got the shelves of all the stuff, vapes, because you know, every corner shop has that. Out the back here you have a little storage unit. Just all the stuff it took him to build this. Coming up here, you've then got where the people live in the shop. Say you own the shop, that's where you'd live. Little furnace, little sink, triple beds, bathroom setup. Pretty nice. Moving on quickly. To this way. Now, when I say this took me ages, this took me 12 hours by myself. This was before I invited Dylan to the world. 2 emeralds per hour, free disabled parking. You've got a couple of cars and the disabled parking. This was painstakingly long, and it really annoyed me because it took so long. It just wasted a Sunday. Like, I wasn't even aware how long it was taking. But you come here, still don't have anything to get in. Got the front desk where you can sign in. And then you're into the massive stadium. You've got chairs. Should walk, find your chair. Walk up and sit down. You can't, or you can crouch out there, but we pretend you can't. You have got, what teams are there? Fortnite City and Minecraft United. Don't know where they, bearing in mind this was like 3 months ago I built this. You've got the corner flags. You've got all the team. Pretty good. Coming here, you've got the manager's desk. And then up there's the commentators. And then coming through, you might now notice a theme here. Arthur, John, Dutch, Lenny, Hosea, Uncle, Charles, Bill, Pearson, Jack, and Trelawney. If you get the reference, just drop a comment down below. If you get the reference. Okay, speeding on. We have the ranch. You've got a well over here, a bunch of crops, and then all the animals, and then the little loft section. I'm speeding on because this is all the boring things that I literally rush to do in an afternoon that have no detail. By far, the small... No, it's not the smallest, I'm joking. I thought it was the biggest, but over there's the biggest, to be fair. This is the biggest single-handed building. If you've ever been to the UK, you'll know they have bowling alleys called strikes. This is what we've just tried to replicate. So you've got a punching bag. walk through it. It's quite dark in this section, but we do have lights, but it's not the brightest in here. You've got the front desk, restricted access, but look, there is fully working lights. So, you know, we tried our best. A couple of arcade machines here. Ticket stand, you can hardly see it. I can hardly see it, and it's not my blinds, it's just... And then here you have bowling lanes, which you may be asking. Yes, they are fully functional. If you want a tutorial on how I made these, drop a comment down below. You've then got the little screens at the top. Dylan then built this little play place. So, you know, it's a pretty nice play place. Moving on. Got a little car there. Let's go down here. This is Dylan's house, but right behind my house. It's a little beachside villa. Not really villa, really, is it? Just a little beachside house. With a couple of chests. Make sure there's nothing in there, because he always leaves a little secret. Well, there is, see. That's what it took him to build the house. It's pretty good stuff, to be fair. Lots of furnaces, lots of beds. And then out the back, he's got a little bridge, which takes him over here, which we'll get to momentarily. Coming over here, while he was building the house, I built another bus station and built myself the Drunken Octopus, I think we called it, I'm going to be honest. Which is a little inn, a little old style inn. You've got the beer barrels, you've got the furnaces, you've then got the bar stools where you can sit and have a drink. You've then got all the tables, the girl and the woman's, the little toilet stools. I really like them, the toilet stool designs. Coming into the men's, you've got the sinks. If you've ever been to a pub or an inn in England, they always have the on-the-floor urinals, and then you've got a couple of toilets there. Really like the design of the inn. From the outside, it's really nice with the old-style chimney. Moving on, Dylan built this fully by himself while I was still building the inn. Got the front desk. I believe it is a hotel/flat. You've got the standard flats here. Going on up, you've got the medium style flats. You know, they're all very standard. A little bit bigger this time. Going up another floor, you then have the expensive one, which comes with a balcony with a nice view of the beach, the pool, and then the rest of the bits, which I will get to in a minute. Going up even for... Oh wait, that's really weird, because of course I'm going to be zooming in, so you can't really see the top of my screen. Coming through, you then have the richest villa, which comes with a TV, a nice double bed, 2 double chests, a nice view of Strikes, the theme park, the prison, and the inn, and just overall a nice view of the whole city. But you may think it's done there, but it's not. 'Cause one, that you have a double balcony, but 2, if you go up here, you have a private swimming pool where you can overlook the entire place. Moving on. I've built this. Basically everything from here I've built by myself except for a couple of buildings. So first off, you have the police station. This took me quite long as well. You've got where they're having their mug shots taken. So, you know, he's all chained up with the camera. This is solitary confinement. So there's a lot of doors to get out, and it's just nothing. You might be thinking, oh no, how do I get back out? You know, it's a little pretend design that prisoners wouldn't be able to see them. In here you have the little canteen area. It's literally tiny. This isn't fit for a bunch of prisons, ain't like London. How'd you get in there? I didn't put a button for that one. I believe, yes, these are the shower cubicles. We can have a shower. I'm going to need to remove that. Check another button there. Make sure that works. Wonderful. Coming over, then you've just got, that's the monkey shot room. That's over here. You just have a repeat of cells, and it's just a bunch of different people doing different actions. So this guy's wrangling on the bars, trying to get out. This guy's having a drink. There's no one in this one. So that's an empty one for the guy that's in there. And then this guy is trying to escape with a spoon. Coming out here, you have the courtyard. You've got guards watching you every corner. You've got some people working out on punching bags. A couple of people on treadmills. You've got a deadlift bar if you need it. And then over here, you've just got a couple of guys playing basketball. Gonna swoop out here really quickly. And this is a build that I started but have never finished back here. It's meant to be a caravan park. I'm just going to get rid of that one day. I don't need that. So here you have the Creeper Arms, which is a Western style pub. You've got the chairs, the bar place. But then going upstairs, you've then got the living quarters. Another chest. Pretty standard crafting table. But then up the top, you got bars so you can't fall out, and then you got the beds. Going further down, going back out, sorry. These roofs took so long. You've then got the bookshop, donation bin, all the little places where you can get books, and at the top. Now going into the next building, is where the big surprise comes. You may see it says closing down, but if you look through, you know, it does just look like it's been closed down, doesn't it? You can't really see a whole bunch of stuff. But if you are the FBI of the town, you have a whole FBI room. Now, if anyone unsuspecting would walk through, tripwire hooks would go, so then people would know they're here. Now, this was meant to be a bakery, but it's not anymore. You've got all the monitors. You may be thinking that's it. No, it's not. Walk up here. You've got the FBI's most proudest captures. Dylan built this, proud on him. Cameras in the corner. These are the sleeping quarters, a couple of beds. Don't think there's anything up there, nope. And then you hear the bell go off. Another bell there. And then but there's also a bell there, so if someone breaks in. Moving quickly on. If you take the path like you're supposed to and not fly everywhere. Underneath here you have a little smoking den. Pretty cool. Further and further on is the music recording studio. So you have where the guy makes the beats. Then you have all the different tracks that you can put in the recording booth. There's a jukebox up there if you really wanted to roleplay in this world, because we're going to make it public when we're fully done. But we are nowhere near done. We're still building another town. What else have we got? Is there anything over there that I need to show? Yes. I'm just going to quickly whiz over here. Because coming further back behind the prison, you have a mechanics which is highly incorporated to look like Los Santos, Simeon store, sorry. I know it kind of doesn't look anything like it, but you know, we roll. We haven't finished with this. We keep coming back to it, hence why there's no road going to it. But I will just give you a quick tour on all the rides. Gonna get a boat because I don't know if there's a boat. So the first ride here, you have the station, and it is Volcano. It's the Volcano ride. It's a very slow start, and there's a rule here, which there will be rules at the beginning. On any ride, to get started, you have to hold. When you hit the first power rail, you can let go, and it just takes you from there. It's a nice slow kiddies type roller coaster. Oops, I accidentally got out. So yeah, it's a nice slow kiddie roller coaster, and it does pick up a little bit of pace here to get wibbly, and then it just takes you back home. We've got a couple of toilets here which we couldn't be bothered to build, so we just, you know, put blackness there. Flower garden inside it. Coming down here, you have the Jungle Getaway ride. So you've got the beginning, like every themed beginning. Then you take yourself around the boat ride. So you've got a campfire, you've got a hammock, and then you go up a waterfall, which takes you in the trees, and then you bump back down again, splash. You then go through the temple, but you get arrows fired at you, but if you check, the arrows always miss you. And then here you have the Jungle Tribe. Pretty cool. And then carry on going. You will find an abandoned boat, which could have been the boat, the man who died in the Jungle Tribe. And you come back right to the beginning. Pretty cool. That's probably my second favourite ride. My favourite ride is my Illusion ride. This is Dylan's. He's very proud of it, and so am I, to be fair. It is called the Space Retreat. So you zoom up really high. Really high, actually. And then you're in space. And these are all the stars. And then suddenly you drop back down to Earth again. Really slow drop. And then you carry on until you get back. The last two rides I built, this is called the Illusionist. So you hop in, there's a minecart there which I need to get rid of. You slowly make your way through a caterpillar rainbow. Then you shoot up. And then you get pulled back down, straight down a spiral. That was the chair, not my arse. You then go through, I don't know why the minecart's being so slow today. You then go through there and then go through there. That's a really simple one, you don't need to see that. Good. Moving on very fastly. Got an airport with a plane. I'm going to quickly zoom over there. You don't need to see him there. Just an airport with a plane. Nothing big. We haven't finished that in the slightest. Right, now we're going to get away from Minecraft Village. And we're going to go to another village. So here you have the swimming pool with 3 different heights of diving board. I'm going to go to the highest diving board. I know I fully missed the thing, but under here you have a cute little den where you can sit. Then you have working slides. These are fully working. Splash, touchdown. Good. Here you have I'm currently building a villa to go on there. You have Ice Cream Chuck and the beach. You'll be thinking nothing weird, huh? If you remember, I said there's such thing as the FBI. But if they come under here, they have themselves a secret FBI bunker. Lots of sleeping quarters. Come further down and there's a kitchen. It's really cool. I'm going to leave this open. I'm actually going to go close it. Coming down the big highway, you have a car crash with people putting out the fire. And then people talking to the guy who's been really burnt and whatever. Coming on, you've got traffic lights because you can then choose which way you want to go. If you want to go this way, hit that button. If you want to go to the petrol station and the zoo, you then go this way. So here's the car park for the zoo. I fully built the zoo by myself. Got the big zoo sign. We'll go around the right way. Oh, this is the right way. So coming through, you have one of them over-the-top aquariums with all the animals in it. There's lots of animals in there. And then we're going to go this way. A bunch of trees line the area, so you know it's nice and enclosed. Walking up, you have the panda walk, which is just a bunch of pandas in a big dome. That took me ages. Then walking down here, I'm going to quickly go down here. You have the polar bears. Pretty cool polar bears, right? Bring you back to the beginning. And then that is it for the zoo, because I didn't want the zoo to be massive. But then here you have the petrol station. We've got all the petrol pumps, the bins with the gloves, and the little petrol station shop. You've got the little daily market, which has all your daily market needs and everything. Speeding on this way, you have a cemetery. We don't call them that. We call them graveyards. You've got all the little graves, and then coming in, you have the church, which I haven't decorated. Even further down the road is a skate park, which I built myself, and then Dylan's restaurant, all you can eat buffet restaurant type thing. I have no idea what this is. He kind of built it, maybe a little house. But yeah, that is our Minecraft world. I know I did rush through it, but that is because there's a lot to see in it. But if you guys want to keep posting on the updates, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Peace.